Hi, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I've had the last upload, but I have ventured, and you would have seen videos on the channel as well, where I ventured into putting those material that I put on this channel in a position where you can read them and you can have them, for stronger study purposes. Now, the essence of this video, the purpose of this video is to introduce all the material that I already have on Amazon and on Kindle under the name Julie Tag. Now, these materials are designed to help you with your study processes. They are for English B in particular. Of course, I do have English A material in the pipeline, working on it, trying to get those out as well before the end of March, possibly before March. But for now, it's just material for English B. And these are study material for CSEC. They are available on Amazon and they are also available on Kindle. For those of you who have been making purchases on these material, I really do appreciate it. And for those of you who have not, I do hope you can find a way to access these material, because for me, I think they are quite valuable. They offer study questions as well as analysis of the short stories and the poems, and also To Kill a Mockingbird. I know many people may not lean towards To Kill a Mockingbird, but will lean towards the short stories, but it is something that you can check out if you are interested as well. So the video here today is just an effort to tell you exactly what is there. I think there are about 5 books in the series at this point. I'll just quickly go through them and give you an idea of what is there. As I said before, you can find them on Kindle. You can also find them on Amazon. Now, this one is the latest that I've put out. It's a short story analysis for CSEC. I selected the most popular short stories that we've had over time, and some of you would have known that I've been in the classroom for over 2 decades, and the ones that I have put here are the more popular ones. I've also added as well those that are on the syllabus that will take us to 2027. So this is basically, there are no questions in their practice CSEC questions for sure, because I also have another one that has the practice questions already. This is just designed to analyze the short stories, the setting, the conflict, a summary of what is in it, the themes that are there, the basic knowledge base or enough material to get you to understanding it. There are no copies, do not get me wrong, there are no copies of the short stories there. What we have here, it's just the analysis of the short stories. The other one is Your Way to CSEC Success. Sorry, yeah, that word always gets me. An English study guide. Now, this one is a little bit more pricey, and it's a revised edition to the original short stories and the poetry practice questions that were there originally. I debated a lot on this one, and I did not want to split them down the line between poetry and prose. But what I did though was that I combined both the poetry and the prose in one book, and it takes you all the way down to 2027, I believe. Yes, so this is one that you can definitely check out. So instead of buying or purchasing or trying to read one for poetry and one for prose, you would have been able to just access one book that contains both the poem and the poetry and the prose questions, practice questions for CSEC. Up next is the instructional guide to Kill a Mockingbird. Now, I know many people will not lean towards To Kill a Mockingbird, but at the same time, this is one that has notes in it as well as practice questions for CSEC. I do hope you will check this one out as well. The price has been reduced on it from the original if you had looked at it before. I'm trying to do eventually a promotion that will see a reduction in the prices, but that is not in the pipeline for right now. So if you want to go ahead, check it out on Kindle as well as Amazon, then that would be perfectly fine. Now the other one is, these were the original books, and these were the separated ones. I told you just now that there is one book that combines the poetry and the short stories in one book. It's the revised edition, but this one was just the study guide for poetry. Many people would have checked it out. Some of you who have not, you can do that. It has questions, practice questions, points and tips that you need to write the essay, the English B essay for the exam. It's not a bad book to get, but if you just want to get one book that has both poetry and short stories in one, where you don't pay two shipping or whichever is more comfortable for you, but it's just about the same. I think this one was the original one. Yes. The other one that's coming up, this one is the short stories. It was also one of the original that it was separated for different purposes. It was just when I was starting out. And then, as I said before, and I'll reinforce this, I had combined, lately, I combined both the short stories and the poetry under one heading. So you will see questions, the questions that are in this one then are also in the revised edition. But the difference is that the revised edition, the one that combines both poetry and short stories, has additional questions, and it has additional material as well for the new syllabus that is coming. So I hope you will check them out. It's just well, basically what I did was just add it to what I do on the channel here. So thank you for watching. I do hope you will go to Amazon and Kindle, check the name out. It's the Julie tag. Make your purchases if you can, and continue to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, nope, I shouldn't have said that. CSEC Study Guide English B short stories. That's the last one. Yeah.